Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Magik8Baul back again with another My Little Pony review. This time it's going to be for the Game of Life, My Little Pony edition, or My Little Pony Game of Life, whatever you want to call it. Start out with a quick box tour. So as you can see, this is the front of the box with the window panel to see the figures, just a lot like with the Monopoly. It came out, I think, last year. This has been available for a while, but not widely. I think wide release finally started. So on the front you've got the 4 characters that are playable in this game. So you got Derpy, DJ, Twilight, and Dr. Hooves, Princess Twilight I should say. What I noticed with the Twilight is the layering is a little weird. It looks like her wings are coming out of her butt and not near her shoulders. Anyway, so that's, and DJ Pone 3 is a little off-white, but there's a reason for that. So turn the box. So on the long sides, they're both the same. They're just group shots of the 4 characters. And then on one side, there's Derpy. And then on the other side is DJ. DJ Pone 3. She's off-white, so she doesn't blend in with the background, essentially. And then here's the back. And so we got Princess, so you got the 4 pieces, the 4 movers, and then mix and match movers between this game and the Monopoly. I'll talk about it a little more later. There's a quick picture of the background and the different kinds of tokens, money, game deck, and then the little splash text. Journey through Equestria to the Summer Sun Festival. On your adventure, you'll overcome challenges, collect supplies, and make friends all along the way. And one sec. Alright, and here's a close view of all 4 of the movers. So these are all new. I think the Twilight's just a redo of the Monopoly one, but with wings. And I'll go over each one of these individually as well, compare them to the blind bag size ones like I did with my last video. So here's the group shot. So first up we have Dr. Hooves. I don't have the non-rainbow-fied blind bag one. I know they put out one as a Toys R Us in a set. Is an exclusive. I just haven't picked it up yet. So as you can see, the sizes the movers are quite small as compared, but their detail is a lot better, I think. So I'll do a closer. As you can see on the mover one, Dr. Hooves actually has a tie on, and bonus, double-sided cutie mark. All of the movers have double-sided except for Twilight. So he has his little hourglass on both sides. And here's the DJ, or vinyl. As you can see, the glasses are a little more accurate to her show appearance. They're rounded and not kind of cat-eyed, I guess, like the other one. And again, double-sided cutie mark on her as well. And not on the big DJ. And here's everyone's favorite gray mare, Derpy Hooves, who is referred to in this as Muffin. Not a picture of a muffin, but the actual name Muffin is given to her. So her hair is a lot more accurate, I think, than the blind bag version. She still has derped eyes, and her very hard to see cutie mark of the bubbles is on both sides. She almost has a purple hue to her. As compared to this, which is absolute gray. But it's not super distracting. She almost looks, all these kind of actually look like the Funko ones, just really small versions of them. And finally we have the Princess Twilight Sparkle mover, which I guess I was wrong. This isn't an exact redo of the Monopoly one. But yeah, she does not have a double-sided cutie mark though. She just has it on the one side, but I think the Monopoly ones are actually a little bit bigger. Yeah, the Monopoly ones are a little bigger than these ones for some reason, but the game says you can mix and match the ponies from that one as well, and I'm assuming you can use the blind bag ones as well if you really wanted to. Alright, and here's the game board. I did turn the flash on so you can see a little bit better. So, like most life games that are kind of licensed ones, they all play really differently. So this has specific rules, or specific goals and stuff for the My Little Pony version. Of course, it has the classic Game of Life spinner, and basically the goal is to get from the start all the way to the Summer Sun Celebration, which it mistakenly called the Summer Sun Festival on the box, but it actually is corrected in the game itself. So basically, the board is a map of Equestria, which I think is really cool. And there's just little stop points that you use different. There's cards and there's tokens and a lot of stuff for this game. It is made for a younger audience, though. It's 8+. I think some of the other Game of Life ones are like 10 or so up. This has a little more of a simple gameplay, but I think it's more about the story than anything else. So it's a very story-based game as to how you come to the Summer Sun Celebration. There's a direct path, and then there's a slightly longer path where you make more friends. And you accumulate points by getting friends and doing tasks, and all this kind of stuff comes into play at the very end. There's points for getting to the celebration first, or having the most friends, or doing the most stuff. So there's the game board. I will go now into like the tokens and cards. And here are the 3 decks of cards, and then the play money that comes with this game. So there's 3 supply deck. There's a celebration supply deck, which is just the money in this game is called friendship points. All the pictures are the same. There's different colors for the denominations. There's hundreds, 500s. There's a loan system in this game as well. I haven't actually played a game yet, but I plan to do that very soon. So that's just that. And then, so you use the friendship points to buy celebration supplies, like food. And you know, they're all different, I think. Yeah, and they all have little representational art of My Little Pony universe stuff. And the friends deck, these are all like side characters, and they earn money when you have them as friends. So there's Big Mac, Zecora, Trixie, Photo Finish. There's quite a few of like the favorite side characters. Granny Smith, Shirley, stuff like that. And then the biggest deck, of course, is the story cards, which kind of move along. And then so there's like, you need specific ponies to do certain tasks. So that one you need Fluttershy and Zecora, nurse the royal bird back to health, and just you get points for doing it. Things kind of base off of the spinner. There's blue and pink markers on it that determine if you fail or succeed. And then finally, these are the many tokens that come with this game. They all come on one punch board of cardboard. So basically, there's different times you would pick these up during the game. I'll start over here. These are the player tokens. These represent the character you are. So there's the 4 characters, a bonus, and then the rest of the main 6 as well. Because you can play with the Monopoly characters as well. And then you go into pets. So we got all the pets pretty much. We have Philomena, Opal, Gummy, Winona, Howlicious, Tank, and Angel Bunny. And then there's also foals. So you have quite a few of the foals from the show as well. So you got Sweetie Belle, Apple Bloom, Babs, Scootaloo, Featherweight, one of the Pie Sisters, I don't remember which one's which, Snips, Snails, Diamond Tiara, Twistaloo, Pound Cake, Silver Spoon, Pumpkin Cake, and Pipsqueak. So, I mean, they've got a very good variety of characters, honestly. So, you know, that's that. Let me do a quick, I'll show you the instruction manual. And finally we get to the game guide, and I'll show you kind of how everything fits in the package as well. So this is it's a little trifold, it's a little thick, so it's nice. Basically explains the entirety of the game, like how to start, the different ways you can go about doing the game, how to choose a path before start, so you kind of got to figure out your strategy before you even start. Goes through the moves and what the different spaces refer to. More stop spaces, a lot of stop spaces. And then the win conditions and how the loan system works. And then I got everything kind of packaged back up in here. So, and I didn't notice this before, but on the inside box there's actually there's ads for the Connect 4 and Monopoly. And then on both sides there's a Goop Shot with non-Alicorn Twilight. And then Celestia and Spike added in there for fun. And then everything kind of fits in this plastic where their tokens are, because this part is actually plastic, and unlike the Monopoly where the window was on the box, this is actually just a plastic piece, so all the tokens and the cards kind of fit really nicely in there. And the game board kind of hits on the lip of this cardboard so it stays in place. And then a thing to keep the spinner from knocking around, because I know it's kind of a pain to get those on sometimes. And the instruction manual can go there, it can go under the game board as well. Probably what I'm going to do, put it in there. And so, we'll go over the price real quick. I didn't do that before. So this retails for $39.99 or $95. Very much similar to the Monopoly, which I think was $45. So it's a little less, but you can mix and match with the different pieces from that game if you have that one, or you can use the blind bag ones. They'll fit on the spaces, I'd assume. So overall, I mean, it's a niche game. Specialty, I should say. Dropped my camera for a second. I know I just did this just to kind of give people an idea. I know I only ever saw one other review of this from Crazy Pony Lady. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.